This is as good as it gets. For the Blue Jays, it's their 180th game this year. For the Dodgers, they're 179th. It's the longest journey in sports, but it comes down to this one game that we're about to watch to decide the whole thing. It, of course, is Game 7, where you lean forward and you know that somebody's going to make their name. Somebody's going to have that moment that we always talk about. For Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, this has been a careful build-up to get him ready to pitch in the postseason. Really, though, it feels like this is a moment he's been building towards his entire life. John, it is Game 7 of the World Series. It's the best player of all time in his prime, ready to start it on short rest.
I don't know how many pitchers dream to pitch in a Game 7. I know I was one of them. I was lucky enough to pitch a Game 7. I don't know if there's anybody that thought about starting a Game 7 and hitting in a Game 7. There's only one person in the universe that can do that. And why not have him on the mound tonight to showcase his great talent and what he does? Yes, that's the guy. He's going to start. He's going to stay in. He's going to hit. He's got the greatest ability to impact a game of anybody I've ever could imagine to play in a Game 7.
As he tries to pick the Dodgers to a second consecutive title, the Blue Jays trying to snap a 3-decade drought. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. started this season not knowing if his time with the Blue Jays was coming to an end, but he starts the season signing the long-term contract. He ends it, he hopes, with a world championship.
Yeah, and he's been pulling that wagon since the postseason started. He's been the guy, and why not? He signed that massive contract. They had a horrible year last year. Well, they can totally redeem that year by winning Game 7. Look what he's done in the postseason. He has been unbelievable. Oh, by the way, his teammates have been unbelievable too. So it's not just him. It's been a collective effort. We've seen this team bounce back from devastating losses, 2-game deficits. Last night won't bother him.
And the pitching matchup, it's more than just Shohei Ohtani. He goes for the Dodgers, but a postseason legend on the other side, it is Max Scherzer. As we go down to the field with Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. 41-year-old Max Scherzer will be the oldest pitcher to start a winner-take-all World Series game, but he doesn't figure to last long. To replace him, Blue Jays manager John Schneider will have numerous options. Sir Anthony Dominguez, everyday Louis Varland, the red-hot Chris Bassett, and don't forget the hero of Game 5, Trey Savage, who will be on 2 days rest but could throw more than one inning. Schneider said he has 4 or 5 roadmaps he could follow. Now, over to Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Ken. The Dodgers' Game 7 starting pitcher is playing in his 175th game this year. Fascinating. Just like the decisions from manager Dave Roberts once Shohei Ohtani starts this game. All 4 Dodgers starters are in play tonight. Ohtani, Tyler Glasnow, though he had some sore side last night. Blake Snell, and yes, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, after throwing 96 pitches last night, has volunteered to pitch out of the bullpen. It's down to simple math. 4 starting pitchers, $1.3 billion in contracts, 1 game to win the World Series. Joe.
All right, boys, so all the pieces in place for a classic. Fasten those seatbelts. It's Game 7 of the World Series. For the first Game 7 since 2019, started by that guy right there, Max Scherzer. Is 2-1. Is golf to right center field. Varsho's on the move. We'll get there. And a base hit for Ohtani to lead off. So the starting pitcher for the Dodgers starts the game with a single.
Change up, he pulls it. If he throws that change up in the outer half of the plate, this doesn't happen. But he kept it in the park. So the Dodgers offense still hasn't done a lot, but the fact that they won last night's game and got Mookie Betts to get a big hit.
It's the Dodgers in Game 3. There's 0-2. A check swing, Tapper, diving stop, Guerrero feeds Scherzer for the first out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. full extension to stop that ball. Into scoring position goes Ohtani.
Yeah, that was going to be a base hit if it gets by Guerrero. This is an exceptional play, and look at the gap that was over there. So talk about a rally that would have been created for the Dodgers. A runner in scoring position, but better than first and second, nobody out.
Yeah, and it is for Freddie Freeman. As this offense tries to get going, you've got Freddie Freeman, last year's World Series MVP, who had the walk-off in Game 3, but outside of that, it's been a quiet postseason. Is he saving his best for Game 7? Freeman drives one in the air to center field. Varsho's on the run. He's got it spotted. The edge of the track, 2 out. Ohtani tags, advances for third. Varsho slows late.
High personally always liked it when my outfielder signaled to me that he had the ball. Like, I got it with my arm, my hand up, I got it.
In the loss, his 3-1 to Springer. Is a fastball scorched to left center field. A leadoff hit for George Springer. Incredible. Biting pain on every swing, finding a way, and a leadoff hit in Game 7. World Series Game 7. Springer at first with a leadoff single. Ohtani home with a 2-2 and a ground ball foul.
And part of that might be, as a pitcher, having the touch on your secondary stuff. Right now it's been a little bit rough for Ohtani. It looks like, he hasn't connected with that secondary stuff. That's
to begin his time with the Dodgers. His 3-2 to Vlad Jr. It's a fastball to get him. Springer was running. He's tagged, and that's the inning. Strikes out Muncy for the first out of the second. His 2-0 is hit in the air to right field. Barger's going back on it. Steps onto the warning track, and Tommy Edman just missed it.
all the time he was missed.
Ohtani missing all over the place, has issued the walk. And so the leadoff man on for the second time in as many innings. The Jays last inning so confident that Vlad Jr. is not going to strike out that they put George Springer in motion, and then he's got no shot when Guerrero takes strike three.
Yeah, it's the right call. It froze Guerrero.
Payoff. Barger cracks one over second and down, and a base hit for Barger. Bichette stops at second, and the Blue Jays are in business in the second. 7. Cook pops it up. Foul ground right side. Freddie Freeman is there for the first out. And last night, that strength of theirs. On a 2-2 from Ohtani. Varsho hits a fly ball to right field for Teoscar Hernandez. He's there, 2 out. From Barger. Base runners in both innings for the Blue Jays. Trying to crack through. And there's a base hit the other way. Does Bichette have enough with that bad knee? They stop him at third, and the bases are loaded. It's just station to station right now. The base is clogged, but Bichette at third, Barger at second, Clement at first. Ohtani to the plate with another 1-2, and he got him with a fastball. Ohtani reading where the game's at. Here's a high fly ball off of the bat of Kike Hernandez, but no big deal for Dalton Varsho, and the first out of the third. So far, so good for Scherzer. Here's the 1-2 to Rojas, who got him swinging with a changeup. Second strikeout for Scherzer. He's retired 8 straight. It typically has not hit well on the days that he pitches outside of that epic Game 4 of the championship series where he hit 3 home runs. Corks this ball to left center field. Lucas is on the run. He reaches up and makes the catch. Nathan Lucas tracks it down on the warning track.
Hey, John and Joe. Actually, Shohei's obviously a unique player, that he's a two-way player. And as a pitcher, if he ends the inning at bat, on base or on deck, he gets the discretion of the umpires to allow him to have the appropriate time to pitch.
I think he's taken advantage of it, though, Mark. I mean, obviously this is not the National League rules. I mean, I get it. He wasn't running the bases, but is there a point where you think that he might be taking advantage of it?
This is the World Series. I mean, you don't want to, take the potential of a pitcher being injured and rushing and getting back out there. I understand that there are time limits and stuff, but I think because it is the World Series, you take the proactive approach to let him have the opportunity to get his proper warm-ups.
Gotcha. Right, Mark, top of the order here. George Springer leads off, fouls off the first pitch, and is in some pain in doing so.
You would think he's in the 6th inning or not. It's only the 3rd.
Yeah, you see Justin Oleski beginning to loosen. Springer loops a bomb to left field, and he's 2 for 2. And he's 4 for 6 since returning from injury. Vlad Jr. takes in the dirt. It gets away. Springer takes third.
I mean, again, things you don't anticipate that you take for granted.
Fly ball deep center. Edman's going back. The ball is going long. 3-run home run. Bo Bichette. The Jays on the board first. In one swing, Bichette makes it 3-0 and chases Shohei Ohtani from Game 7.
Breaking ball, and he was all over it.
Bichette's first home run of the World Series comes in Game 7, and the Jays are on the board first.
Yeah, they've made the most of their power, and everyone again talking about their contact. Forget about their power. And their power is perfectly on display because they get so many people on base.
Blue Jays have hit more home runs than any team in this postseason. Even before they had racked up more games than anybody, they were leading. Here's Barger leaning out, flipping the ball in the center. Edman won't get there. Base hit for Addison Barger, his 5th consecutive 2-hit game. Here's a shot to right center field. Edman on the run. He's there. Back to first goes Barger. 2 out. But Wroblewski has shown up, and with the Dodgers desperate for somebody to step forward, has. With all 4 starters available for the Dodgers in this game. Tyler Glasnow, who people figured would start this game, it's ready to come in. There's a swing and a miss from Varsho, and Wroblewski finishes him off to end the
final here with Blue Jays manager John Schneider. John, Max Scherzer, 4 strong innings. What is your plan from here?
We'll see. I think he's throwing the ball really well. Stuff is holding. Velo is good. We're going to have guys probably up with him, but he's going to go back out for the 5th.
Bo Bichette, obviously he is not 100%. What is he showing you simply by getting on the field in this series?
I mean, he's worked so hard to get here. He's obviously grinding physically like a lot of guys are. But man, it's so nice to have him back in the lineup. That's a huge swing right there. I think he'll be good to keep going.
Finally, he met with plate umpire Jordan Baker after the first inning, crew chief Mark Wegner between innings in the second. What was the message you were trying to convey about Ohtani?
We were just talking about, we get that there's extra time kind of baked in there when he's either on the plate, when he's either at the plate. Jordan! Sorry, Ken, this is like the worst interview ever. Good. We were just talking about the kind of the time in between innings. We know he gets extra time. It was a little bit egregious, we thought. So we were just talking about that.
And what did they tell you?
That they're going to handle it. They talked to Doc about it. I guess we don't have to worry about it anymore. He's out of the game.
All right, John, thanks a lot. Joe, back to you.
Yeah, made up my mind. I'm done. He goes out. He homers in his first at-bat, literally unties his cleats in the dugout, hangs them up, and the next day he coaches. Manages his way up the minor league rung like the players do. And he's going to need to check this again as Jimenez gets buzzed up and in. He was there as Vlad Jr. and Bichette made their way up through the minors. That's pretty close there. Almost looks like he sticks his hand out. Tries to make it happen. Working like a scrappy 9-hitter, Andres Jimenez. 2-2. This actually hits him. Throw it over the plate, says Jimenez. The bench is clear in Game 7. The bullpen's empty in Game 7.
That's on the list of the most overrated thing there is.
Now you're all tired and out of breath. And for what? Come watch you guys stand around.
Yeah.
Here it looks like he tries to get hit. And this time he doesn't have to try.
Well, I can promise you this. He's not trying to hit him.
Well, the last thing you want to do if you're Justin Wroblewski is give a free pass to the 9-hitter. And he says, I don't want to give a free pass to you, buddy. Something like that. Well, this has got to be a Game 7 first. The tension of this series building up into the 7th game. This team separated by 1 game during the regular season. And in the end here in the World Series, will be separated by a game again. Well, they get separated by the umpires here in the 4th. John Schneider all the way over there to first. And we need a cooler head. Freddie Freeman's a good guy to have standing there. And now George Springer's waiting for his chance to bat again.
I think the umpires are trying to decide if there's going to be a warning or anything. I would think so, but
that'd be tough in a Game 7 because, man, that alters the way you pitch, right? If there's a warning, you hit a guy when you don't mean to, you get tossed. Are you more scared to come inside if there's a warning put on?
Yeah, I don't think they will. There was no intent there. But I guess they are.
Wow.
Issuing the warnings.
How does that change? To Smith, who's got no play. Mayhem right now at the Rogers Center. Lucas is down on strikes. Robleski sits him down with a breaking pitch. Here's the 3-1. Vlad cracks one in the air to center field, but it hangs up for Tommy Edman. And that's
with a 2-run homer.
Ohtani trying to clean things up. Down 3-1. 0-2 pitch. On the ground right side and through. His second hit of Game 7. Tying run aboard for the Dodgers. And Will Smith coming up. Bassett's 1-1. Edman flies it to center field. Varsho sizes it up. Here comes Betts. Here comes the throw. It's way up the line, and it's a 1-run game. Sacrifice fly from Tommy Edman, and it's 3-2 in the 6th. Firing 3-1. Ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Ohtani. 1-1 from you, Savage. Muncy hits a high drive to deep right field, headed for the pole and gone. Max Muncy brings the Dodgers back to within 1 with a no-doubt shot. It's 4-3 in the 8th.
Well, Max Muncy said, I'm going to wait back here in my stance and get a hanger anyways, and he got it. And that guarantees Ohtani to hit again.
And it ties up the home run race in this ball game, but it's another night where the Blue Jays have hit the big home run and the Dodgers have gotten a solo shot. 8 of the 9 in this Fall Classic have been solo home runs. Back to a 1.
But it cannot be a ball 4, and then Ohtani comes to the plate.
Payoff. Drilled to left field and deep and gone! No way! Miguel Rojas. Dave Roberts played his gut. The guy hadn't had a hit in a month. And in the 9th inning of Game 7, he's hit a tying home run. The most unlikely source has changed Game 7. Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7. And in the 11th inning of Game 7, the Dodgers lead for the first time.